The way people charge in here as... If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have Have you learned your lesson?
Oh no! What has she done to...
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty I know. You can't get me out of your mind. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark so you came to expose my... I'm just a Snezhnaya and...
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their time, Almighty Shogun. Do correct? That's ancient history. You certainly love... The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around. Before you go saying something you can't take, charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and I'm not sure you realize...
I challenge you to a duel before the...
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a... You are aware that the loser...
Trev?
Then A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Whirling snow!
Detestable! Into the frozen void! Into the frozen void!
So tough! My apologies! No escape! Take flight!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors! Detestable!
My apologies! Body and mind. I let my guard down. Time to act. Rain out. Mine's your fate. Whirling snow!
Detestable!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Take flight!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
Leave it all to me. As a dutiful maid would.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Take flight!
The pale flame smolders! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Yeah! Unthinkable! Yeah! Whirling snow!
Embrace your searing reckoning! Embrace your searing reckoning! Not every wound will heal! Not even ashes will remain!
So rude!
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Embrace your searing reckoning! Embrace your searing reckoning!
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone. No, my sword! My apologies!
Not every wound will heal! Not even ashes will remain! Embrace your searing reckoning! Embrace your searing reckoning!
Take flight! Kamisato art! Sometsu! My apologies!
All must burn!
We are to end this.
Who dares call me a witch?
Steady as stone. No, my sword! Take flight! Whirling snow!
So strong, but how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, swear. If you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, consider this. No one will lose their... Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who... Traveler, your existence is unique. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will. So be it. Well then. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
My apologies!
Inferior.
Time to act.
Inferior.
Witness the power. Yeah! Sakura swirl!
Inferior.
Yeah!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Unthinkable! Yeah!
Strike dead.
Unthinkable! Whirling... So rude!
Inferior.
So rude!
Evasion is futile. Strike dead.
Yeah!
This ends now.
Unthinkable! Yeah! My apologies! Whirling snow!
Strike dead. Inferior.
So rude!
Inferior. Strike dead.
No one escapes my sights! I'll race you there!
Instabilities will be removed. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Unthinkable!
Strike dead. Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
All will be severed. Your verdict is decided. Without yearning, all will leave it up to me.
Take flight! Coming
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Unthinkable!
Your verdict is decided.
Whirling snow!
All will be severed. This world, a fleeting shadow.
Take flight! Embrace the ice! You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something... Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in There are nations where humans cast their god aside and so are we to just abandon the notion of...
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation strike forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention, your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning.